the Theater Tech work session part of your tour. So I'm Mrs. Tarr. I am a parent. I have a sophomore who is a Theater Tech student. He is interested in lighting, and so he'll be helping with lighting for some of the shows. And I'm also the props mentor for the department. And Mr. Willis wanted me to talk to you about tech work sessions. So this mostly applies to Theater Tech students, but actors can also be involved in tech work sessions, and parents of both actors and tech students can be involved in tech work sessions as well. So if you're a tech student and you already got this big multi-page syllabus and then the other piece of paper that was all the stuff you had to read and sign, and it was all very complicated, but just to let you know, the students, the Theater Tech students in class, they learn how to use the different power tools. They learn how to build, they learn how to paint, they learn all of the Theater Tech things that they need to know for the shows, and then they get started during class building sets, painting sets, getting things ready for the show. But they just do not have time. They have maybe 40 minutes per day, because once they find out what they're supposed to do, they do it for a little while, and then it's like, okay, time's up, you gotta stop, you gotta clean up, you gotta put stuff away, you gotta clean out your paintbrushes, you gotta change your clothes, whatever you gotta do, and then you gotta get to your next class. They really don't have time during class to do what needs to be done to finish the show. So they have tech work sessions during the school week, after school, and then on the weekends, mostly Saturdays from 8 to 4. And Mr. Willis has gone ahead and scheduled these tech work sessions on the master calendar. There is a theater master calendar. I don't know if you're aware. You can get to it from the main Fort Central Theater Arts webpage. And he has already put all of the work sessions on that master calendar if you're interested in when they're going to happen. So for first year Theater Tech students, they are required to work some hours, but it's not very many. And especially this time of the year, they haven't had their safety training, they haven't had their safety test, so they're not required. There's a work session this Saturday. First year students aren't required to come to it. They haven't had their safety tests yet. But returning tech students who have already gotten all their training, they are required a certain number of hours per week. And it changes, and Mr. Willis tells them, this week you have to have this many hours. So for example, he might have an 8-hour minimum, and that would mean that if a student worked 8 hours, they would have an A+ for that portion of their grade. If they only worked 7 hours, they'd have an A-. If they only worked 6 hours, they'd have a B, like that. So the students are told that ahead of time as to how many hours are required this week. And the student can choose, come a couple hours on Tuesday, come a couple hours on Thursday, come 4 hours on Saturday. That adds up to 8, or however it works out for that week. Work sessions themselves, they are educational. The students are learning new skills they haven't had a chance to learn in class. They are honing the skills that they did learn in class and practicing a skill over and over, like building, like painting. Then you get good at it. After you've spent hours and hours on it, you get good at it. And then it's a life skill. And these kids will have the ability to build things and paint things, and they'll have that ability for the rest of their lives. My daughter, who just graduated, is the handiest person in our house because she knows how to use all the power tools, and she knows how to build things, and she's really good. And the rest of us don't know what we're doing. So it really is a good life skill. The students at work sessions are reminded to dress appropriately. They can't have like dangly hoodie strings, dangly necklaces, dangly earrings. They have to tie their hair back. They can't have open-toed shoes. And you just have to assume every work session you're going to come home covered in paint. So my daughter had specific clothes that had gotten paint on them, maybe by accident, maybe on purpose, I don't know. And she would try to wear those specific paint clothes every time. The students are allowed to bring paint clothes and keep them in a cabinet and change their clothes. Or they can be like my son and just wear your good clothes and then get paint on every single thing you want. It's really up to the kid. So for parents, like I said, actors are welcome to come to work sessions. I know that actors don't always have their Saturdays free. They have singing classes and they have dance classes and whatever else. But if they had free time, they are welcome to come to work sessions. They can't do the things that require safety training, like the power tools, but they can help hold things, they can help carry things, they can help paint, they can help with lots of different things. Parents as well. And if we have specific parents who feel like they have a skill that they could help us with, if you know how to build, if you know how to weld, if you know how to do things like that, if you're good at painting, that kind of thing, or if you would like to make food and bring it to a work session, any of those things you could sign up and tell me what it is you would like to help with. And most of the work sessions, there's no food provided. There will be a few work sessions like lighting design, that it's such a long thing, and dry tech. It's such a long day that the Star Boosters are going to supply a meal for those kids so that they don't have to have their parents bring them food or have to leave halfway through or something like that to go grab food. For a regular work session, assume that if your student's going to be here from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., have them pack a lunch. But if we have parents who are willing to donate food and come bring in food and serve food, then we could coordinate that ahead of time and we could announce, hey, everybody come to this Saturday's work session, lunch will be provided. And so we would need the names of people who would be interested in helping us with food like that. Are there any questions about work sessions?
We can do that on Charms too, or do we need to sign up with you?
You don't have to sign up with me. If we have a specific need, we will send out an email saying who would like to sign up for this. I don't think there's any place on Charms right now to sign up for something like that. But if we had a list of names, then if we decide, you know what, it would be really helpful to have 4 extra dads with tools here Saturday, then Mr. Willis can contact the people in the Sarasota County people to come help. Or if I'm like, you know what, this Saturday will be a great time to coordinate a meal, then I can email everybody who's
When will the first year students get safety training?
It's coming up soon.
Yeah, they will have their test within the next couple weeks. We are going through safety PowerPoints right now in class. So.
What about the fire curtain and the fire
Yes,
extinguisher?
we've covered that. We've covered general safety. We just haven't done power tools and things like that yet.
Does everybody know what dry tech is? You know dry tech? Because I know. Dry tech is, so you know tech week they explain when in the makeup room is the week where it's the actors and the tech. Dry tech is the week before where it's just the tech.
Okay.
So that's what, when she said dry tech.
Okay.
That's what
Yeah.
the week
So
before.
tech week is like 2 weeks if you have a kid in
If
tech.
you have a tech
Bonus.
student,
Yeah.
it gets intense
So
there.
it's
Thank you.
That's why
Thank you.
And if you pack a lunch or bring food with you, we have a break room that has a fridge and a microwave in it for students to use. So it's not like they're just stranded. And there's a Keurig too.
They'll also deliver pizza. My kid brings
On the
Yeah.
weekend,
my kid brings money all the time
Yeah.
and gets pizza.
yeah, they
So
won't
I-
deliver
it's
until
really-
after school hours, right?
after
Yeah,
school.
sometimes
Yes.
we'll coordinate,
Yeah.
we'll say,
No,
hey,
not
we're
during
gonna get a
school.
pizza, who wants to
On
chip in? And then,
Yeah.
you know, if you bring a couple bucks, then we'll all chip in and get a pizza or something. Because Domino's knows us very well.
And Mr. Willis is good about giving us a break to eat. Like if you're working for 8 hours, he'll give you like a nice 20-minute break to eat.
And you won't
have
like
to
count
clock
you
it,
off
yeah.
for it or anything. So,
Still.
yeah.
Very good questions. Well, as a parent who has come and helped, I have come and stayed all day and painted, and neither of my kids were even in the building, and I had a great time and had a lot of fun, and I learned a bunch of stuff. The kids are so good about teaching the parents because, I wasn't in class. Nobody taught me how to do this. I don't know what I'm doing. And the kids are so good about helping teach the parents what to do. And so I highly recommend that you come and help with a work session. Because then, when I'm watching the show, I'm like, I painted that door.
Yeah.
Right there, that's my door. I love that.
Zachary did that for Nathan because he wasn't in it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You should
that
like
one
your part of
required
the
a
show.
lot of things.
Yeah, that was a lot of things.
It was
We had people come in, they'd be like, hey, so-and-so teacher, I'm gonna go down to the theater and inscribe words onto this wall for 50 minutes. Because there were so many. Because the whole set was made to look like a newspaper. And so, like, everything had words
Every
on it.
brick, every.
and Hunchback. I painted so much wood grain.
Yes.
So much wood grain. And that's like a 4-step process. So work intensive. But it looks good. It looks like wood. last one?
I think this is it. We're
We've done
done.
everything?
Yep.
Yep.